and continues to amaze at 37. An easy basket. And every time you think you're free, he just comes out of nowhere and blocks a shot or gets in the way. And that was an incredible basketball game. High-level competition. I thought the Spurs defense was fantastic. They came out, obviously, after the other night when we were flowing and really moving the ball. They bottled us up pretty well, but really proud of our guys for sticking with it.
You having Paris flashbacks at the end there?
Yeah, actually I wasn't, but yeah, I mean, I still think about that photo of Steph, with Wemby running at him in Paris. I got to get that photo copied and put it in my house somewhere. But yeah, it's pretty remarkable watching Wemby play, just to see the versatility, the poise, everything he does to impact the game. He's a remarkable player.
You played Steph 36 minutes tonight, I think the entire third. You mentioned you guys were kind of getting bottled up. How much did it just feel like he was the offense?
Yeah. I mean, we ended up with 18 assists, and we were trying to move the ball. I thought the intentions were great, but they were, again, super physical, and Wemby was everywhere. We just couldn't really get our offense going, and felt like we were going to have to ride him a few extra minutes, and we didn't plan on playing him the whole third. I tried to take him out with about 2 minutes left, but there was no stoppage in play, and he played the last 8. But you can see the difference, in his rhythm, his conditioning, now after, being out for a week. And I think in some ways that helped his legs, but he needed a couple of games to get the conditioning and the rhythm back. But yeah, that was an incredible performance.
How important is it to see the response from this team, these back-to-back games after the loss in OKC against another great team like the Spurs?
Yeah, it was it's just a fantastic, 2 victories over a hell of a team on their home floor. Coming off that stretch where we were really struggling. So really proud of the team and excited about where we are and where this is going as we look forward. But we're only halfway through the trip, so we got some tough games left.
Draymond's defense tonight on Shannon.
He did everything he possibly could. Draymond is always going to battle, and he's one of the great competitors I've ever been around. And obviously, he was getting pretty emotional out there. It was a battle, and he got the 5th foul, and we took him out, and then Al came in, did a really good job. Draymond came to me at the timeout at 3 minutes, and he said, "Hey, if that group's rolling, you want to stay with them, stay with them." And I felt that way, and I think I played Al, a couple more possessions, and then when they scored, it's like I have to get Draymond back in the game. And the way he closed it, beautiful assist to Steph on the out-of-bounds play, and then defensively just doing what he does, that was really impressive.
Steve, when
All right, tonight's stats. Points.
You've seen superstars in the past, but what Steph is doing right now, even at age 37, age is just a number at this point. It doesn't even matter anymore. But what he's doing at the end of games, what he's doing in the middle of games, how he's getting fans excited, how the defense reacts to him, this is insane. At the end of the game, towards the end, one of the last shots, Steph wanted to take a shot 2 feet after the half-court line. This is him as the game is going on. He's supposed to be getting tired. Your legs are supposed to be heavier, and the shot is supposed to be off. But Steph keeps getting better and better. Don't forget, he just missed games last week to illnesses, which means he's coming back trying to get his conditioning and his cardio back up. If he's in shape, I don't want to know what it looks like, because this is crazy.
And that was against Fox and Castle, 2 of the quickest guards in the league.
Steph is the puzzle you can't solve with 17 years of tape. Sorry.
It's absurd. We've watched a lot of basketball. Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon. We've seen the greatest, right? I don't know if I've ever seen a show like this. This is just simply absurd.
Loves the moment.
Loves the moment. And you always say, don't take it for granted what we're watching here. But you know what? We're going to see this guy, Victor Wembanyama, for the next 15 years. And he's going to be a problem for this league for a long, long time. He can do that, step out and hit the 3. He was 3 of 8 tonight. He could rebound. He could block shots. He could drop dimes. He can get into it. And we saw some fire from Wemby today against Draymond Green that I like to see. We haven't seen him. He's usually calm, cool, and collected. But Draymond got under his skin a bit there. he still got his money. 26, 12, and 4. Those are nasty numbers.
Yo, Vic is a gamer. He came out here and he had something to prove in the second half. I thought the first half he took a lot of shots from the outside, made a conscious effort in the second half to bother shots on the defensive end and to just come and be nasty on the inside. You saw them throw the ball off the glass and go catch it. You can't do anything against that. All right, there was times where they threw the ball, lobbed it to him. He catches the ball, puts it right here. The defense is here. He just takes it and lays it up. Those plays are things that, as the chemistry for the Spurs continue to get better, they're going to figure out ways to capitalize on those plays in crunch moments. I think right now the turnovers are killing the Spurs, and those turnovers are the reason why the Warriors the Spurs have more field goal makes than the Warriors, but they have 5 less field goals because of all the turnovers the Warriors were able to
21 turnovers.
21 turnovers. They were able to capitalize on those, and those missed plays are the missed opportunities for them in winning a game like this.
Wemby owned the fourth quarter for the Spurs, and it still wasn't enough, but we get a glimpse of what he can do. He has heart. He has some anger. Just a little spin move on Draymond.
That was graceful.
How did
they go again?
How many people can go forehead to forehead with Draymond? Now Draymond was up like this. I mean, I think he's got to go to the trainer's table for that neck because he spent so much of the game like this. But Wemby has it too, that heart and more. Did you grow 2 inches? Is he still? He's literally still growing into his game as a 21-year-old player. What is next for him? Because it's terrifying.
You just mentioned how he owned the fourth quarter. I feel a little cheated because he didn't get the last shot of the game and went to Fox.
I don't mind that. What did you think?
I wanted to see Wemby get that. He's the guy. He's the guy for that team. He's the franchise.
He was right under the hoop waiting, but Draymond had him boxed out.
But I would have liked to see Wemby get the ball at half court, bring it up, do what he's got to do, maybe create, get to the line, rise up over somebody.
I don't think that he was getting a lot of success tonight with the ball in his hands, making shots for himself. I thought he was doing a lot of damage when he was catching the ball in the paint. So I think that's what you saw. Even some of the shots he hit on the three-point line is when the ball swung around. So going against a team like the Warriors, that would be the wrong team to play. He did that against the Chicago Bulls where he hit a shot at the end of the game. He's going against Vucevic, right? Draymond's not the guy where you go at the end of the game. Draymond loves those moments as well. But I would have loved to see that. I would love to see Draymond versus Victor Wembanyama for the game.
Fox did get going in this game.
He did.
The Spurs made an effort to get him going after the last one. He had the first layup. He had the first 3. You could tell they were invested in okay, take this. And then maybe I don't mind him taking that last shot. He had a good shot.
It was a good shot. They made a great play, great recovery by GP2. Yeah, so all that.
Moving forward now, you get the Pelicans on Sunday. Just a quick glimpse at Sunday against the Pelicans, a team that's struggling. You can now get to 3-1 on this road trip. Well, we all said, man, if they go 3-3, that's a win. Now they can get greedy.
Be very, very careful, though, with how you're feeling yourself coming off of these 2 games.
You're right.
Be careful. Just be careful. We'll see if anybody pops up on the injury report. We got to keep an eye on what Kuminga's doing. But if guys are due some rest, would they look at this one? Would they assess with the trainers? What do you do with this Pelicans game?
I'm just excited to see what it looks like to play against other teams. Now they don't have a 7'5" guy right in the middle of the paint. Now you can attack freely. Now Jimmy Butler can do his thing. There's another guy we haven't talked about yet. Jimmy did a great job of taking care of those non-Steph minutes in the second half. But yeah, when you go against the